Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a very highly anticipated video. This is going to be my big chop video, and if you have not seen any of my other videos and you're curious about my hair journey and why I decided to transition to natural and eventually big chop and all that good stuff, then I will link a video down below, and I highly recommend you go check that video out. So on November 5th, it was officially 3 years of me transitioning, and if you do not know, I am transitioning from Japanese hair straightening, and I do once again talk about that more in depth in the last hair update video that I did. So again, I do recommend you go check that out. Japanese hair straightening is basically a chemical treatment that you get done to your hair which permanently straightens your hair, and I was getting that done for about 9 or 10 years, and I did really love the results. I didn't experience any sort of significant damage. I mean, you guys say, some people say that if you are putting a chemical in your hair, you're damaging it, but I personally did not see any damage to my hair, so I really liked it. It was really easy to maintain. My hair was always really soft and shiny. I didn't experience any sort of dryness or breakage or anything like that. My decision to go natural is just solely based on wanting to change. Once again, I had that treatment for several years. I don't even remember really what my natural hair is like and what it feels like or what it looks like. It's been so long, so I'm just ready for a change. I'm ready to switch things up. My birthday is tomorrow, which when you guys see this, it will be my birthday. I'm posting this on my birthday, and it's my 30th birthday, so I figure it would be the perfect opportunity to embark on a new journey and do my chop and have a new change. So I don't know, so I'm really hoping that I enjoy my natural hair as much as I enjoyed my Japanese hair straightening all those years. I'm sure that I will. I'm just kind of a little bit nervous about it, to be honest. And I'm also really excited just to finally be able to wear my hair down again. I have not been really putting heat on my hair. I mean, I went under the hooded dryer when I did like my twist out and my braid out, but I haven't put any heat on my hair, like flat ironing it, in almost 2 years, a year and a half it's been since I flat ironed my hair. So I don't really straighten it or wear it down in that state. I did once again do a couple of like, I did a twist out, I did a braid out, I did wave formers, I did perm rod set, which was my last video. And for that video, I did blow my hair out, so I guess that would be applying heat to it, but I don't really consider that direct heat like a flat iron. And I blow dried my hair on low heat in that video. I didn't blow dry it to get it straight. I just kind of wanted it blowed out for the rod set that I did, which turned out really good. That was my favorite transitioning style. So if you are someone that is transitioning, I highly recommend you try a rod set style to kind of get you through. If you're someone that likes to wear your hair down. Personally, I didn't really do those styles a lot, just really for my YouTube channel. My thing was just wearing my hair up all the time, like wearing it pulled back in a bun or a braid. I don't know, I don't think it's really good to constantly keep your hair up, like pulled back all the time because of the tension and stuff like that. So I'm just excited to be able to let my hair down and just let it flow and not always have to put it up. And guys, I got so much hate on YouTube, but mainly on my Instagram. Not my Instagram, but a lot of natural hair pages reposted the videos. I did some videos on my transitioning hair on my Instagram, and I received a lot of hate from people for transitioning for so long. So I just want to say, like, I'm personally a very I don't know, I'm not a weak-minded person, and I can't really be easily talked into something that I don't want to do. So in fact, if you tell me to do something, I'm the type of person that'll make me not want to do it even more. That's just how I am. I'm kind of like stubborn, I guess. But yeah, so I received so much hate from natural hair pages when they would repost my videos showing my transitioning hair, and people just saying that they didn't get it, like my hair's long enough, I should go ahead and chop it, cut your hair, and all this stuff like that. Your ends look bad. So I'm just proud of myself for, well, it's nothing not to like be peer pressured. That's just my personality. Like I said, I mean, when I received when I receive hate like that in those comments, even just recently, like yesterday I posted a video when I did my blowout on my Instagram, which you guys should go follow if you're not. I got so many hate comments, and I even put that I was doing a big chop and I had met my goal. Nala, stop. Sorry guys, my cat was like clawing up something over there. But I just want to say to anybody that is embarking on their own natural hair journey and they want to transition and not big chop right away, go ahead and go for it. Don't let anyone talk you out of your goal, whatever that may be, whether it's 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, etc. Don't let anyone like push you into doing something that you don't want to do. So if you have a goal that you're set on, go for your goals. Don't succumb to all the negativity that you may receive from people in the natural hair community, which I think is really sad. I feel like people that are within the natural hair community, for people that are transitioning, they should be embracing those people, you know, wanting to come over to the natural hair side instead of spewing so much hate to those people. And that's just the trend that I see on so many natural hair pages, and even on YouTube when people show their transitioning hair, they're always telling them just cut it, just cut it. Everyone has to embark on their own personal natural hair journey, whether that be big chopping or transitioning, or doing both, transitioning and then big chopping. So let people take their own path and do it in their own time. The end result, you know, and the goal is all the same, which is having natural hair. So I don't really understand that the hate that people get that transition. And I'm proof, you guys. So if you are going to transition or thinking about transitioning, I'm proof that you can transition for an extended period of time successfully. Now I will say this, if you are experiencing damage or breaking to your ends, that can hinder your natural hair growth if your ends are breaking off or they're splitting and they're splitting up the shaft of the hair. So you will need to be mindful of that if you do have damage on your ends or split ends or breakage. Definitely try to clip that, you know, clip those ends off as good as you can. Not to say you have to chop all of it off, but just kind of be mindful of your ends. I did trim a little bit more than I would usually trim, well, a lot more than I would usually trim. Prior to transitioning, when I had my Japanese hair straightening, I would trim my hair only once a year, and when I would trim off about like 5 inches or so, sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. But you know, when you are transitioning, you do have to be a little bit more mindful, just, you know, because you want to maintain the integrity of your natural hair. You don't want any type of breakage or splitting to your natural hair if your ends are splitting. I personally did not experience that, just because I did do small trims here and there. I would say within the last 6 months I trimmed maybe 2 or 3 times. So yeah, just be mindful of that. That is really my only advice as far as like cutting goes or trimming goes while you are transitioning. And speaking on that, this is a comment that I actually saw one person make on one of my posts. I think it was over on my Instagram page. But I had this thought, well, this is my thought. I didn't vocalize it, but this is my thought for me. I feel like my straight ends protected my natural hair. I know it's a lot for some of you, but again, my ends were not splitting up the shaft or breaking off, so they were not affecting my natural hair growth. These straight ends were actually protecting the ends of my natural hair. Think about it. If I had trimmed or if I had big chop, let's say a year ago, at 2 years or a year and a half ago, I would have been able to retain all of my natural hair growth, whereas I would have had to trim a few times in between then and now, and my natural hair length would actually be shorter than what it is now. So it's just kind of food for thought. I know it's a lot for some of you, but that's just my personal thoughts on it. So that's pretty much all I want to say. Again, if you want more details on my hair journey and why I personally embarked on this journey and history of my hair, I'll link the video down below. But we're gonna go ahead and get into this big chop. The state that my hair is in right now is it is pretty wet. I did wash my hair today with the Camille Rose Creme Restore. This is a co-wash. This is my favorite co-wash. It has so much slip, Smells really good, makes your hair feel really soft and moisturized. So I highly recommend this co-wash. I didn't deep condition or condition after because this kind of serves as, it's all wet. This kind of serves as like a conditioner and a co-wash. And then in my hair, I put some of this when I got out of the shower. This is the SheaMoisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Leave-In. So I put a lot of this in my hair. So that's all that's in my hair right now. And I basically just split my hair in two. So I'm going to go ahead and take these little clips off. And I put my hair in these little pigtails. So something that I do want to do, I know this is going to be another comment that I'm going to get, because you know, I just learned that in life that there's going to be people that have something to say no matter what. Like, I'm actually here now finally doing my big chop, and there's people going to still have something negative to say. I'm sure, because I've already seen it over on Instagram, someone's going to say it's not a big chop because my natural hair growth is so long. But to me, it is a big chop. I'm just going to take this out. I wanted to show you guys, or you and myself actually, because I'm curious too. It's been a while since I measured, but I wanted to measure how long my straight ends are. You can see that line of demarcation right there. So I'm just going to take my tape measure. So we're there. And then I'm just going to take the hair and drag downwards. So you guys can see. So we're at about 17 and a half inches, almost to the 18. Well, actually, there's a couple strands that are at 18, but we're going to say 17 and a half inches. So we're going to be cutting off 17 and a half inches of hair. So if you guys don't want to call it a big chop, that's your personal preference, but it's my hair and my big chop video, so we're gonna call it a big chop. So I actually decided to take all my hair down, and I'm just brushing it down. I wanted to show you guys my hair in its entirety with the straight ends before I chop it, just so that we can have like a little comparison. And I'm using my favorite brush. This is my Tangle Teezer. This is the, what is this, like mint and purple one. I have 3 of these, including the new one, which is the extra large one. And this is my favorite brush. I know I told you guys I like this one and the one from Revlon, the paddle brush, but that's now at number 2 and this is now at number 1, just in case you're wondering. All right, so this is pre-big chop hair from the front. And this is from the back. So I have a brand new set of professional shears. You don't want to cut your hair with house scissors or craft scissors. You definitely want to make sure you're using shears. That way you don't damage the ends of your hair, because if you use those types of scissors, they're not sharp enough and they can make your ends really ragged, and then you can get split ends. So invest in some good shears. These are from Sally Beauty. I got these on a really, really good deal. I think these are normally $40 or $50. And I got them for like $10 because they had a sale, and these were listed at $15, and then I had $5 off, so I got them for $10. And this is from the brand Dark Stag, which I'll link down below, and they're so, so pretty. They are gold and black, and they have a little gold thing up there. These are so, so nice. And they have a nice weight to them. Y'all, I'm gonna put Nala in the corner over there just so we can see if she gives us a little reaction. Probably not, but all right, we're doing it, y'all. Whoa, my God. All right, that's the first. Let me pick up my little ends, y'all. Oh, I'm sad for them. I'm sad. Sorry to this man. Okay, so yeah, it did do what I thought it would do. It shrunk up more now that some of that weight's gone. So when I do go in and cut curl by curl, it'll make it easier. But that's my first little section, y'all. she cute or whatever. This feels so weird. I'm used to like shh. Alright, we got our next victim. Nala's like all the way behind the curtain now. It's like she really not want to be on here. Get her out of there. She's not giving us nothing. These scissors are so sharp. I love it. Alright, that's the second piece. Y'all, somebody in one of the natural hair pages, they said my ends look like lizard tails, and now that I like cut them and have them like this, they kind of do look like lizard tails. Piece number 3. Third lizard tail. Woo! Last lizard tail. Let me show you all 4 of our little lizard tails. So we got one lizard tail, 2 lizard tails, 3 lizard tail, 4 lizard tail. We got all 4 lizard tails. This is so weird. It feels weird too because all that conditioner feels like slimy, like an actual lizard tail, which I don't know if they're really slimy. I never touch them, but that's my perception. So of course we have a lot more to do. We're gonna go into cutting curl by curl now, but I'm gonna take it all down. So I want to section it again just to make sure I have even sections, and then I want to see what it all, ow, just hit me. I want to see what it all looks like down. This side has way more than this side, but that's okay. It's like getting all in my face. It's so slimy. Woo! Oh my god, this is so weird. Okay, so this is lizard tailed off. Obviously, again, we still have straight ends we need to cut off. We're going to do that in a second, but this is what we're looking like. What do we think so far? What do we think? Let me show you guys the back. I don't even have to stand up no more to show y'all my hair. That's crazy. Let's see. This is the back. Woo! Oh wow, I think I cut like some curly hair. Look at these pieces right here. They're curly all the way at the bottom, but that's okay. I know we're not done. I'm just getting a little excited. That's okay. But I want to show you this piece, or these pieces right here that are curly all the way to the end. So this is our first little curl, but I stretched it out and I'm a little nervous, a little excited, I guess you would say. Let me show you guys. Does that mean we're at waist length? Is that waist length? It's almost waist length. If it's not waist length, I don't know what it is. Look. Waist. This is my waist. This is where it goes in. Waist, right? That piece is at waist length. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. 3 years, waist length. I'm getting a little excited. I don't want to make this all about like how long my hair is though, because I know that can rub people the wrong way. I'm not trying to like, I don't know. People are weird. I'm just excited. Can I be excited? Can I be excited? I waited 3 years. Can I please, just let me be excited, please? Please, 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 please. Let's be friends. Just let me be excited. But, okay, so I'm going to ooh, this is kind of cute. All right, let me stop. I'm getting, calm down, girl. I'm going to go ahead and section my hair off. I feel like this hair is bringing out I don't know what it's doing. I'm getting crazy. It's bringing out like a different personality or something. But I'm going to section off my hair. And we're going to cut curl by curl. I think I'm going to do like 4 sections again. Brush it out. It's so weird brushing this out. I'm used to like, zoom. It's like, pink. And then, I don't know, I'm just going to start cutting it curl by curl. So if I see straight in, I'm just going to snippy snip. And then from what I've seen, y'all, like when people style their hair and stuff after, sometimes you can miss a few straight pieces. So I'm sure as like the couple days go by, I might see something here or there and I'll just snip it off. But I'm going to try to do my best to get everything off. All right. it's our first curl cut. Let me separate this some sort of way. There we go. Alright guys, so this is our first quadrant, and it seems like it's pretty even length actually. I was gonna take a little bit like this and kind of try to even it out, but it doesn't look to be actually too uneven, and you guys know curly hair is very forgiving. Let's see. Just take a little bit of whatever's sticking out. So yeah, it's pretty darn even. So one section down. So I don't know if you can see, but this is coming from the crown of my head where I have a different texture of hair. It's not as defined. I'm having a little bit more trouble with this part because it's harder to see where the curly hair stops and the straight hair begins, or vice versa. Alright guys, so big chop is over with. I'm not really sure what kind of shape this is. I think it has a little bit of shape to it. Naturally, the way that it grew gave it some like layers a little bit. So let me part it back in the middle. Yeah, so this is my hair. Honestly, that was very liberating, and honestly these scissors are amazing. These are the best shears. These are the best shears that I've ever used. Go get you some of these shears. I love those. They cut through the hair like butter. Back to the hair. I don't know, I'm kind of speechless. I did struggle a little bit with this section of my hair. Like I told you guys, it's a different texture. It's not really defined. I don't have a distinct curl pattern. It's kind of like a wave, and it's really frizzy, so it's kind of hard to tell like where the curls stopped. This front part of my hair and underneath and everything else, I have a very defined curl pattern, so it's really easy for me. So overall it wasn't really that hard or difficult. Yeah, I don't really like it in the middle. Let's see, put it over to the side a little bit. It could definitely use a little bit of shaping to it, but I'm not gonna do any of that. at this point. I am going to style it in a wash and go style, but that's going to be in the next video or a separate video from this one. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to go live after this and ask you guys what you think that I should use, because I want to get your opinions. I have so many different products that I'm excited to use, but I'm not really sure what to use for the first wash and go. So, and I did go in and I cut a little bit extra, like I took out hair and kind of tried to make it even a little bit. So I did cut a little bit of length, not really that much. My hair dries really fast, so it's getting really dry and frizzy. So let me just comb it out real quick and re-wet it a little. And let me show you guys from the back. And that's from the back. Yeah, that's it. So let me show you guys the hair. This isn't all the hair, but I gathered up as much as I could. So that's the hair that we cut off. Yeah, so I'm really excited about my natural hair, embarking on this new journey with my hair. Let me know what you guys want to see from me regarding like my hair, if there's any styles you want me to like revisit, like a braid out or a twist out. I'm actually really excited to do that. Wash and go, like I said, that's gonna come right after this video. I'm gonna go ahead and film that. Yeah, but that completes this video. So excited. High fives. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not already, please make sure you go ahead and click the subscribe button down below. And please also turn on your post notifications. Subscribing alone is not really sufficient anymore on YouTube. So if you want to make sure that you're able to see my videos, please make sure you turn on those post notifications. You have to click it so that it says get all notifications. I know there's like 2 or 3 different options, so make sure it's clicked to say that you'll get all notifications. But yeah, that's it for this video. I'm gonna go ahead and play with my hair now and do my little wash and go. It's so thick. Oh wow, that's kind of cute. So yeah, until next time, I will see you guys in my next video.